Good evening to you all. This evening I'll be introducing to us the fish smoking kiln. Now here before us this evening is a cabinet fish smoking kiln. Cabinet in the sense that it's a double wall gadget lagged with fiberglass to obviously reduce its loss by conductions. Now of course you know anything that has to do with drying and smoking, our temperature is required for effective drying of whatever we uh, are using it for. Now, obviously, this is used for smoking drying, or we use the word smoking because of what it does. As a matter of fact, the drying is different from smoking. But this evening, I'll be introducing to us the component part of this fish smoking drying. The fish smoker. Now, looking at the what we have at the top there, and that is the chimney where the moisture coming out of the fish at the end of the day will escape from. Of course, the technically heat and mass transfer is what is actually taking place here. And this has door. And looking at this door, internally, we have a set of trays made of maize steel. And if you look at the main part which actually have contact with the biomaterials, the fish itself, it is made of galvanized steels. Obviously, it's the next materials to stainless that obviously avert contaminations or whatever we have inside. And as a matter of fact, the smoking kiln here, of course, looking at different stages of processing in the processing of agricultural produce is the secondary slash tertiary stage. But let's look at the component part. We have the tray, as we can see, arranged vertically. Now below the tray is the oil collector. This is where the oil will be collected. The oil coming from the smoked fish. Of course, as the water will be coming out, oil will also be draining out of the fish, which could obviously be used for another purpose entirely. And you know, in agriculture, nothing is a waste. And below the oil collector is our charcoal pot. That is where we are going to place our charcoal. Can we say it is a perforated tray to hold our charcoal? This type of fish smoking kiln is economical. Of course, it can use a dual source of power. We can make use of charcoal as well as gas. It depends on what the client demand or request for. Now, the other component part that is germane from this smoking kiln is the vent. Look at the vent below. That is where here we enter into the chamber to mix with the charcoal for effective drying. We have it at the either side of the cabinet. You know, the cross ventilation of air below, just small amount of air, support the combustions of charcoal within. Now, the capacity of this smoking kiln is 50 kg capacity. Of course, we determine that based on the loading capacity, and what will be obtainable at the end of the day is around 1.2 to 1.3 over 5 of whatever we load inside the cabinet. Of course, after drying, the water and some other things that tends to induce deteriorations of our fish would have been removed by heat. And I must converse to you, proven and tested, this type of smoking kiln, whatever is obtainable, has the tendency of staying for 6 months. I mean, the fish that will be obtainable here, the shelf life is 6 months. And this is wonderful at our own level. Please, if you have any comment, please comment below, and you can contact me on 070-455-77059 to procure yours. There are other agricultural produce, and with time they'll be uploaded there. Please ensure you subscribe. Thank you.